Hi everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and what we're going to work on today is stitching on things that you can find around the house, some upcycled things that we could do, or trash, if you want to call it that. So we can make this from trash to treasure, and it's just so much fun. I mean, it really, really is. So I want to talk you guys kind of through what I did. I'll do a couple, just some relaxing slow stitching with you guys, and then I want to show you how to make this flower, okay, and what I made it out of. So let's get started here. So what I'm going to start with, and then we'll talk about exactly what's on here and what I did in a minute. So I have just a tablecloth that I dyed, so I did some tie-dye on it. And I was thinking this would be awesome to do just a cute little cloud with. So I'm going to put on some just fun, relaxing music, and you guys can follow along, and I'll be back in a minute and we'll talk about it. So I went ahead and just did a couple of just fun little clouds up here, and I did a little couching stitch over it. And let's talk about what I used to do this. So the base of it is a bubble mailer. So it's just one of those bubble mailers you can get. I did that for the whole base of it. Then I put down napkin on top of it. I did some fussy cut out of a napkin that has butterfly on it, and did some really fun stitching. I just followed the pattern with the butterfly on it. Tea bags. I did some tea bags. And then I did another little fussy cut of a butterfly. You can kind of see it right here. It kind of blends in. And then I did a little body. Let's see here. I did a little body of a butterfly, which turned out really fun. Another tea bag over here with the little tea tag on it. And I thought that was cute to keep that in there. This is parchment paper for the leaves that I have used underneath a lot of art projects and stuff like that, and different painting projects and tea dyeing projects and all that messy stuff. And I just saved it, and I cut out some leaves and did some stitching on it. Now this stem right here is a baby wipe, and I thought that was just so much fun to use. So I always have baby wipes around me that I leave in a Ziploc bag until it gets really messy, and then I use it in slow stitch projects. Like these are great to wipe up acrylic paints, tea, coffee, mess, anything like that that you're doing with mixed media, and then use them, lay them out, let them dry, and use them in your slow stitch projects. So that's what this is, and the bottom here. And then these are tea bags that I did some couching around. Put that into the grass here. And then just did some running stitches all through the back part of it all and put it all together. So it's, super fun, easy, things you could just find around your house. This is another napkin that was dyed, or I used to wipe up any messes like that. So let me show you. I'll show you some stuff. Just some examples that you can use in projects of just things you can find around your house, really. This is acrylic paint that I used in a project just to wipe up. I got this wet. It's just a cotton piece of fabric that I got damp, and I kept it beside me as I was doing some just mixed media, and I used this to wipe it up. And this is great for slow stitch. So just keep something like that and use cloth or napkins or baby wipes to wipe up, and then lay them out to dry, and they're great. They work awesome. So there's definitely that. And then I showed you guys the tablecloth. So this is just a cotton tablecloth that I just did some dye on top of it. It's a RIT dye, and it's just a concentrate dye that's great for fabrics, and you can dye papers with it and anything that's porous and has, fibers that it'll soak into. So this works great. So we got that. And there's different colors. So tablecloths, fabric scraps, any kind of fabric. Cotton, I would suggest, because it just absorbs the best. And like I said, tea bags. So these are all, you can use even the bag part and make a little pocket. You can use, this part that comes with the packaging. You can even fussy cut that out, do some stitching around it. And the bags are great just to, take them apart and just use that and do some stitching on it. Another great thing to use is some pattern tissue paper. This stuff is really cool to use. You can even add some dye to it and get it colorful if you want. And it's just all the pattern things. And these are great just to find at like Salvation Army, Goodwill, charity shops, anything like that. And it comes with the pattern paper in it. So these are really fun to use in projects. Let's put that in there. Okay, and then here's my baby wipe. This is what it looks like when I got acrylic paints all over it. So I just used this to wipe up and then laid it out to dry. And it's super durable. Really strong to use, and it's great to stitch through. So keep your baby wipes. Fun. These are I have a bunch of them. These are just some coffee dyed napkins. You can get them all grungy looking like that. And you can add RIT dye to them. You can add watercolors to them. Acrylic paints. All kinds of stuff. And you can see, I just have a bunch of them here. Just different kinds you can use. Let's see. And then this one, like you have a little flower on it. That could be fussy cut out and then add it to your project. That would look great right here. Just stitch it, fussy cut it out, and then do some stitching right there and stitch it all down and follow the pattern. It's just so much fun. So those are some examples. Let's see. Oh, I have one more little thing here. These are fun too. Now, if you have your produce bags, like avocado bags, onion bags, lemon bags, things like that, these are great to take, and you can add for a stem, like if you want like this and twisted it, you could do some couching, stitch around it and make that a stem. This could be a sun. You could like ball it up like that and then do some stitching around it and have that be a sun for a landscape. There's just so many possibilities that you can do with the produce bags. So I suggest keeping these, which are fun. Scrap papers are great. Packaging. This just came in some packaging. This is my parchment paper I was talking about. That's all grungy, and I did I did a little just collage on it with some papers, and then just got it all grunged up. And this is great to use in projects, and it's pretty durable. Just more packaging, scrap papers. So, I mean, really, it is endless, the things that you can use in your slow stitch. I mean, of course, lace, different things like that you find. Just go through your stuff, see what you got, and start stitching it down. And you can just practice with it, you know? Like have a practice piece that you try stitching everything on and just see how it works. See how it holds up and go from there. Oh, and also string, threads, and then scrap fabrics and stuff. That's kind of what I did here. Got that all nice. Just in the middle. It's little scrap fabrics and some threads behind it. And yeah. So I'm going to show you how to do this flower topper real quick. And yeah, we'll go from there. So I'll be right back. This is super easy and fun. So what I have here is 3 circles that I used this little dish here, put it down, and then traced around it. So whatever you have, any kind of circle thing. I mean, you can use the bottom of your coffee cup or whatever you have, whatever size you want to use. So that's what I used. And I have 3 of them. I could tell you the measurements. Let's see. So what? 3 3/4. So almost 4 inches round. And what we're going to need to do is, this is just out of jeans, denim. I don't know if I said that. So some denim. And you're going to take them, fold them in half. Like this. So this is super fun to do. And you're going to cut each one of them just in half. Now I do 3 of them. I like the look of 5 petals, but then there's always an extra. So you guys can do 6 petals if you want, but I don't know why. I like the look of the 5 petals. Because when I got 6 on there, it was just too much. Okay. So I just have just some all-purpose, just the Coats and Clark, just some durable sewing thread. Okay. And I doubled it up. So you want something strong and sturdy. And make sure your knot, I doubled up my knot too, because you don't want it to pull through for what we're going to do here. Okay. So I'm going to take it like this and go about a 1/4 inch up. And then I'm just going to pop it through and do a running stitch all the way through like this. Okay. We're just going to do a running stitch. You can see that it's going to pull like that. And that's what we want. So I'm doing about a 1/4 inch apart too, and a 1/4 inch up. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It honestly does not matter. Okay. Whatever you want, pull it through. There we go. You got your first petal. You can see that it goes like that. Okay. The other one. We're just going to do the same thing. All 5 of them. You can see how fast it goes here. And you just pop through just like that. And then this is why you wanted a really sturdy knot at the ends, because you want to anchor it. And then some sturdy thread. So you're going to take it and we're just going to pull it how we want it. see that it's forming a flower. You want to pull snug, but you don't want to pull so tight that you're breaking, through anything. Okay. Then, once you get it where you want it, I'm going right through to the first one here, going like this, and then just giving it a tug. Holding it with my hand so it doesn't come undone. And then you can just do some back stitches. Finish it off here. So however you finish off your projects. So you just do some back stitches like that. You can tie a little knot in there to secure it, however you want to do it. And voila, you got yourselves a flower. So now it's up to you what you want to do with the flower. So obviously I did this one a little bigger. So this one I used a smaller circle. So it depends on just whatever size circle that you want. But I really like the look of that one too. So you could do either way. You could do the lighter side of the jean or the darker side, whatever you want to use. Now, this is parts up to you where you can start decorating it. This is why I keep a bunch of scraps, fabrics and stuff in here, because you can just take it. I mean, no rhyme or reason. So I went ahead and took my scrap pieces, just some scrap fabrics and things that I keep in here, and I just stacked them all on top of each other. Then I did some French knots on top. So I just take it and just pop up through like this. And then I just wrap it around 2 to 3 times around my needle. So 1, 2, 3, and then you just put your needle down, do a little tug, and then just pop it through like that. And then you can do that all over the top of it. It comes out really cool. So there we go. That's how you make a little flower, and then you can just tie it off in the back. But that's how you make a flower out of jean. Okay. And I was just looking through, I looked over and I forgot I had stuff hanging in my tie-dye area. So I wanted to show you guys this. This is the one I used in the background. And it's just lemonade, and it says, has words on it, which is kind of cool. And it's got lemons and so this, and then I just did some coffee dyeing, and I put it down below when I was dyeing my rainbow gift bags. I just do tie-dye, and I was hanging the bags up above, and down below on the other rack I laid these down, and you could see that it picked up the color. So it's fun to do that if you're tie-dyeing and stuff like that, or doing any kind of dyeing. And then I also did the same with these. I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to open them with you guys. So when I was tie-dyeing on my rack that I have my table and I have a towel underneath, I went ahead and put these underneath when I was dyeing on top. So these caught all the excess dye. And I was like, well, why not? I don't want to sit there and waste it into a towel. So I just rubber band them up, did some twisting, and, tied them all up. And let's see, this is going to be great for slow stitch projects. To do, you could do a junk journal cover with it. You could do all kinds of stuff with it. So I just wanted to see the reveal here. I was going to open it, but I was like, why not open it and show you guys? Because this is fun. And this is I'm not quite sure. I think this is just the cotton. This is the cotton fabric one. And then the other one has like, it's kind of like a table runner, I think, because it's got like all the pretty little decorative holes and stuff in it. I don't even know what you would call it. But this one was just cotton. Isn't that cool? Oh man, that turned out really fun. So I love that. So this is just some excess that I put underneath just to catch. So I didn't want to waste my dyes. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have a slow stitch project I'm working on now that this would be perfect for. Wow. Do you guys see all that? Isn't that fun? Oh, this is just with my Rit dye. That's what I tie-dye with. Is Rit dye. Oh man, is that really pretty, you guys? Okay, there's that one. I can look at that all day. And let's check this out really quick. That apart. I do reuse my rubber bands. I always put them over in water and let them soak, and then put them on a towel to dry. Because I mean, I always reuse them. So you could see to the point where they break. Oh, that's cool. Isn't that pretty? See, it has all the little holes and stuff in it. So could it, I mean, maybe it was a curtain. It might have been a curtain. That's probably what it was. It's a curtain. That makes sense. Okay, there's that one. And let's check out the last one here. Have some white showing, Wow. So there we go. I think these turned out really pretty. I just wanted to share it with you guys. Oh, look, it looks like a little rainbow shooting through. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informational. And save your trash. Get your trash out. Do some fun stitching. And if you guys post on Instagram or over onto Facebook, my links are down below. I want you to tag me in it and I will come check it out. I'd really appreciate it. So please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you guys can see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting.